Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining. A lot of power on display in the front court. Tonight in our matchup. Brent, should be exciting to watch.
Yeah, it may not be about the outside shooting in this one either. These teams like to involve that front court and catch the defense while they're napping.
Here are the starters for Utah. Clarkson the 2 and Markkanen is the 3. Collins and Kessler playing up front, and it's Sexton in at the point. Three-pointer Sharp buries it from 3.
A very capable shooter. Sharp is very confident pulling the trigger from deep.
Utah with the ball. It's a three-point game. Launches a 3, and Clarkson with the 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Drops in the 3.
I like seeing Grant knocking down threes, especially when it comes in the form of getting revenge.
Markkanen with a screen on Henderson. Pass to Markkanen. And there's the screen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
When you're a 7-footer like Markkanen, do you really have to jump to flush it? Just enough.
And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class dropped him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
Now here's Clarkson. Lets the 3 fly. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Timeout called, Portland. Robert Williams checked in for Sharp.
Number 35, Robert Williams.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Henderson against Sexton to the paint. Simons. Pass to Henderson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And here's Ayton. Count it.
Big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Clarkson against Henderson. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Here's Markkanen. Pass to Kessler. On the wing, Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 3-point lead. And it's Simons penetrating.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second, and he was ready to fire.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
Portland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Williams finds Grant. The 3 is up. Collins with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
It's Markkanen with the drive. Collins outside. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Sexton. Markkanen's got room, and it's Utah scoring again.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him. That is what I'm talking about.
Wow.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's Henderson's game. Get downhill, young man. Beat the defender to the spot. Oh.
Clarkson outside. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
With not a defender in sight, there's no one to blame but himself.
Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Henderson against Clarkson. Collins with a screen on Simons. Pass to Collins. Gets the three ball to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. Henderson with it. "16 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Grant. Back to Henderson. Shoots from 14. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. To the inside. And that one's good. Clarkson's got 7 points.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs to touch in that area. Showed it off there.
It's all tied up in Portland. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. We've got Omer Yurtseven. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Abaji in at the 2. Here's Sensabaugh. Olynyk for 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Olynyk showing some confidence now, and the big man is catching and firing.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there. Now here's Thibault. Tries again. No good that time. Some solid defense from Sexton. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent. And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Got a piece of it. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Babaji, the pass to Olynyk. No good on the triple. Portland trailing here. To the middle. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Kept alive. Outside Sexton. Pass to Abaji. Shot clock at 6. Back to Sexton. Good work defensively by Thibault.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Good. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. For 3, Sexton. Nails it, and he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Sexton playing at his pace right now. That's a good sign for the entirety of the offense.
Here's Knox. Murray. Pass to Knox. Kick out to Brown. Here's Thibault. Oh, Lennox with some nice D. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
And B.A., that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. George has checked in.
Again, more and more of these pick and rolls help Sexton settle into the pace of play.
Murray inside. Here's 7 on him. It's Sharp on the wing. 5 points in the game. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Good focus from the youngster. Sharp showing good poise with the defense draped all over it.
Sexton passes to your 7. Back to Sexton. Puts up a 3. Hauled in by Brown.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And it's Thibault missing. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Sexton passes to Abaji. Back to Sexton. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Olynyk. Drops in the layup for 2. Olynyk's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Inside. Murray's shot is good. Murray's gotten his second bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sexton passes to Olynyk. Here's Abaji. Back to Olynyk. Basket counts. Olynyk's got 9.
Well, Kelly Olynyk can score all over, but really valuable when you start to get points from this kind of balanced attack.
Down low. It's a game here as we end the first half. It's the Jazz. They're up by 2, and we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action. Ball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish. Without question, Kelly Olynyk displaying all his skills today.
When he got
The double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Henderson. And it's Sharp in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Now here's Horton Tucker. And he gets
coming out of the break.
Simons passes to Sharp. Back to Henderson.
Here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Two-handed jam.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Outside. On the take. Oh, Grant throws it down.
A monster finish with authority.
The lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, BA. And two air. Do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
Here's Horton Tucker. The Blazers making their last. Uncovered. And the Jazz tack on two more.
I think the coaching staff likes to see that kind of play from. Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Now here's Horton Tucker.
Things there hurt so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And the Blazers making a change. Without a bucket. Henderson for three. Knocks down the triple. And now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
A little more consistent.
Clarkson finds Collins. And here comes the coach. And look, it's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the
Shooting for Utah.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least
After review, the ruling on
the call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really
Here for Portland. Brown, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Murray comes in for Grant. Knox, he's checked in for Simons. And it's
On the floor, and it can help really steady a basketball team.
Sharp, he's checked in for Murray.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you gonna? It's good.
Back to Thibault. Cashes in on the second chance points. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Nice job of Knox just being in the right spot.
A new-look Jazz roster seemed primed for a rebuild, but they're winning games. Coach Will Hardy said, "I think it's amazing that this group every night."
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Williams. Let's go with a three. And again.
With Knox being able to hit that.
Here's Sexton. Jams.
to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had?
Easy buckets.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Sharp. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Sharp's got 9.
Inside and absorbs all the contact.
Here's Sensabaugh. Outside for Sexton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Be cautious around Sexton. He's very
Murray comes in for Williams, and Simon has subbed in for Sharp. Olenek's checked in for Utah. And here's Thibault. Got his second basket of the game.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now.
That shot is off. And so it's Portland up by a healthy 8 points. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Plays so valuable.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Utah. And it's Markkanen in at the three.
Well, a lot of ways that Clarkson can beat you. Most of the time it's off the dribble, but when he's shooting the
gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine.
This is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to
because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
pass to Aiden. Grant with it. Throws it down.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Touch inside there from Markkanen.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, I think the kids would say Simons is in.
Sexton looking around. The offensive rebound to the left wing. Markkanen for three. Yes!
I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands. And to blow that kind of chance. But that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Clarkson for three.
Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
Offensive rebound. And again, it's Utah.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
The rebound by Markkanen. For Utah, they've gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Up for Portland. Simons with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Here's Grant to the wing, right side. He takes it in. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Wow, Jeremy Grant, the evolution will be televised for now.
Markkanen outside. Launches it. There's a minute 34 left in the game. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a switch here. Gordon Tucker's checked in. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Picking all the low take.
But we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been
With the crossover, diving in, and he takes it up and lays it in. And the Trailblazers lead by.
Saw his chance and took it.
Clarkson for three. No good there. 8 for 13 now.
Well, you make strides to get any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there. And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
And so it's Utah.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Henderson. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
Really feels like
For a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. Jordan.
They could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Pass to Ayton. Now Henderson. From down. Violation. Clarkson. And he buries it.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that.
Moving forward and late in the game, establish some trust and make the defense come together.
So up.
And tonight, Clark, a good look at some of the best up-and-coming talent in the NBA.
Certainly a glimpse into the future. Each of these teams should be a factor for several years to come. They've got some dynamic and electric young players on the court today.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. Banchero up there with Wagner. And it's Fultz in at the one spot. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here is Harris. Banchero outside. It's tipped. And so the ball's out of bounds. Henderson touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Harris. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Hey, even when you knock Gary Harris around, he powers these shots in.
And when it comes to 3-and-D guys, Clark, Gary Harris has been in that mix for a while.
Yeah, he stretches the floor for you offensively and defensively. He's going nose to nose with whoever he's guarding. He doesn't back up a bit. He's a valuable combo guard to have in your rotation.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And there's the call on DeAndre. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
A three. And it's Sharp missing. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Launches it. Hands it from downtown.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. A kick out to Simons. Grant outside.
Stay there.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Can't be in a hurry. You've got to be composed inside. And Grant, not rushing things there, got it up and down.
Here's Fultz. And the layup's good off the glass.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Henderson outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
HEA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And the slam dunk by Simon.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Here's Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
Look at Banchero finding his teammate out there, getting the ball into the hands of the open man. Man, that's impressive.
Henderson attacking. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Connects from three-point range. Harris has got 6 points.
Nice looking outside stroke by Harris. Give him room to pull the trigger, and he'll light you up from there.
Sharp, that's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Fultz against Henderson. Pass to Grant. Clock at 6. Back to Henderson. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Orlando trailing here. Fultz kicks to Harris. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by DeAndre. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Portland. Grant with the drive. Count that one. Grant's got his second basket of the game.
And Grant really embraces contact, relishes it, as a matter of fact. He has no fear going to the rim or going into a shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Portland leading by 4. Eyeball up top. Here's the 3. Portland no good that time either. And here's Anthony from the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. No shortage of scoring here at the end of. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Portland.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Williams is out there with Brown. Then there's Murray. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Knox in at the shooting guard position. They're the group that Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Anthony down low, defended by Thybulle. There's Okeke. It's Black in the corner. Misses the 3. Mark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
Now here's Anthony. Hasn't made one yet. He kicks to Carter. Pass to Okiki. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Carter missing. Trailblazers leading by 6. Thibault on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And here's Anthony from the arc. That shot is off. And Portland with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Nets, the corner 3. Knox has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
The Trailblazers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And here now is Thibault. Here's Knox. Okiki grabs the miss. The Magic trail by 9. Isaac with the ball. Out guarded by Murray.
Matisse Thybulle. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Black. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Out to Anthony. And stolen by Thibault.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. Here are the Magic now. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. Isaac passes to Carter. Three-pointer. And that one is hammered home.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And so here's Portland. The Magic getting the bucket. Thibault can't get it to go.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Anthony's shot is off. And here's Portland. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Williams. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And now Orlando on the break. And then Carter with the jam.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it coin above the rim and make it look easy.
Here's Williams. Rebounded by Isaac.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Black. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Black's got 5 points now this quarter.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. So Portland ends up going with the new group. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. Henderson left side. Now here's Sharp. 6 points for him. Henderson passes to Sharp. 5 to shoot. Nifty move. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Sharp's got 8 points.
Already a gifted passer. Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
And Wagner has it in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark. One-on-one here. Here's Grant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Boy, it's fun watching Grant go to work down there. I mean, making the defense try to get aggressive with him, and then he wins that battle.
And Grant drops them both. 7 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Fultz, when he has room to throw it down, he's taking it to the rim. No hesitation.
And stolen by Harris. The shot misses. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. 9-point game. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. We'll see both the Wagners out there. Franz at 3 and Mo on the block. Harris is out there with Fultz. And it's Banchero in a power forward. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Here's Fultz, following the basket by Jeremy Grant. To the middle, Harris kicks to Fultz. A putback, and Wagner able to finish.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Now here's Henderson. Takes the 3. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Fultz against Henderson. They get it back. And they recover it. Here's Wagner. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Wagner's got 6 points.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And it's blocked. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Orlando moving the ball around. There's the pass to Fultz. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Fultz kicks to Wagner. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Wagner's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The coaching staff encouraging Wagner to take these quick hitting shots. They think it helps his confidence moving forward.
Henderson for 3. It's stolen by Fultz. Takes a 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. So he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
And the second free throw, good. And, Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Simons, the pass to Grant. And the 3-ball is good. Grant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, it's been a huge night for Grant, the former second-round pick. He's a guy who's had to fight for his spot in the NBA, and he's deserved what he's earned.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. And finished off by Banchero.
Slick move that time by Banchero. Easy to see why he's a former #1 overall pick.
So, Clark, looking back at the 2021 draft, Franz Wagner, the 8th overall pick.
And, you know, he very well might turn out to be the best of the bunch, Kevin. He's 6'9", really can shoot it. But I think his activity and playmaking, perhaps his best attributes, creates for others as a 6'9" wing guy, and that's valuable for any team.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Grant, that's good.
And I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
Here's Banchero. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. So Portland ends up going with the new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Wagner. Black's checked in for Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Here's Thibault after the Magic pick up 2. Carter pulls it in. The Magic trail by 4. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Anthony down low. No scoring in this one. 6 to shoot. Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, he's going to flush it every time when he's that close to the rim. You can't allow him to get that kind of position.
Williams finds Brown. Here's Thibault. Takes it inside.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Knox on out there with Rob Williams. Then there's Murray, and it's Thibault in at the guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Isaac against Williams. Isaac kicks to Anthony. From deep 3-point land. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Trailblazers leading by 6. Here's Thibault driving the lane and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Magic shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And it's blocked by Brown. Hooked away. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Murray looking around. The kick out to Brown. Murray outside. Pass to Thibault. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Knox. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anthony left side. And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Fultz. Portland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from 3-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Sharp. There it is. Oh, and there he puts it down.
Man, what a
Oh, my goodness.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Now, here's Sharp. He's defended by Wagner. Passes it to Sharp. Here's Grant driving to the basket. And the dunk by Grant.
And the commitment from Grant on the drive to the rim, I mean, he's absolutely ferocious, relentless in how he attacks the rim.
Fultz kicks to Wagner. Wagner with a screen for Wagner. Fires from 18. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Henderson for three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. They trail by 7. A shake. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in. Magic on defense. Here's Simons. Lays it up and banks it in.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Black. Henderson defending. Harris looking it over. The Magic again can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 9. Simons kicks to Grant. From outside the arc. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Portland.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jeremy Grant.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And it's Wagner missing. Here are the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Black kicks to Wagner. Wagner with a screen for Wagner. 3-pointer. It's not going to go for him. Here's Sharp into the lane. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space.
And
Oh, say does that star
Glad to have you with us for this Monday afternoon. Smitty. These teams are both filled with talented young players. What do you think it'll take for them to reach their full potential?
The answer, BA, patience. It can take a few years to get your footing in this league, These young players just need time to develop individually and as a team.
A look at Orlando's opening lineup. It's a Wagner family get-together with Franz at the 3 and Mo playing inside. Gary Harris out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Ben Carroll in at power forward.
Leaking out on the break, Horton Tucker loves running out and converting in transition.
Pass to Harris. Going inside. Fultz against Clarkson. And here's Harris outside. Up again. Collins with the rebound. On offense, here's Utah. Clarkson outside. Collins with a screen on Wagner. Clarkson for 3. Here's Collins. Now Kessler from deep. That shot, no good. Wagner with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. For 3, here's Harris. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Here's Harris. The Jazz making their last shot. Wagner outside. Back to Harris. Pass to Wagner. 5 on the clock. Ooh, it's stolen away. Clarkson for 3. Here's Markkanen. Nice D from Wagner.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
There's Fultz with a 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Now here's Horton Tucker. Clarkson for 3. And no good. Orlando's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Fultz finds Harris. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Fultz has got 5 points.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Horton Tucker with it. He's picked up by Ben Carroll. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Wagner against Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
The ability to play inside out. The more Markkanen attacks the rim, the more he creates opportunities for their perimeter game. Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Clarkson against Harris. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Clarkson takes a lot of threes for a reason, because he's so confident in his shooting abilities.
Harris a screen. Left side Fultz. Wagner outside. Clock at 6. The 3. Offensive board. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Saving the possession. Great energy from Ben Carroll on the glass.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Collins outside. Off target from 3-point range.
And Smitty, when it comes to John Collins, what do you like about this guy?
What I love, Grant, he's a team guy. He'll play the 4, he'll play the 5. He'll do whatever is necessary so his team can win.
Now here's Wagner. He's scoreless to the paint. Here's Ben Carroll. Can't get it to drop. Excellent D there from Collins. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter here. Markkanen outside. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Clarkson's got 6.
This is Jordan Clarkson's game in a nutshell. Ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
There's Fultz with a 3. Drills it from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Clarkson passes to Collins. It could go, and that's not gonna go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
We've got Colin Sexton. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Omer Yurtseven. Then there's George, and it's Abaji in at the 2. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's Anthony. Back to Akiki. Anthony outside. Pass to Black. And there's the drive. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Well, Steve, this Jazz franchise has quietly been one of the most consistent teams in the West over the last 7 years.
You're so right, B.A., and doing it without building a super team is the most impressive part for me. You see teams go on long playoff streaks, and they're full of superstars, but not those Jazz teams.
Sexton goes in. Here's Abaji. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
Pass to Carter. Isaac, right side. Anthony outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Now here's Yurtseven. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And so Anthony will bring it up for Orlando. Carter, a screen on Sexton. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Outside Carter. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Wendell Carter honing down this shot, knocking down threes as a big.
Utah trailing here. Here's Abaji. Outside Olynyk. The 3 is up. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Isaac outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Inside the paint, Isaac is a pro, using his size to get himself a high percentage look.
Here's Sexton, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Greg.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
Smitty, if you could choose one current guy to play alongside, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough question, B.A., but I'm going to go with Steph Curry. I think the reason why is because of the range he shoots it with. Will give me a lot of room on the other side to get buckets. Wow, guys, Colin Sexton with the crazy dribble move.
Anthony finds Isaac. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
A minute 53 left in the first half of this one. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And that one's good. Olynyk.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You see it there on the drive. Wendell Carter with well-developed fundamentals.
For Utah, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. For 3, Sexton. It's hauled in by Black. Orlando trailing here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Magic are still young, yes, but they are developing. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, "We're close to getting over the hump. These guys understand that you just have to stick with that process, the growth. It's just the belief system that these young men are starting to grow into."
He's really kept that positive environment. Thanks, Alec. And Orlando has possession after the basket by Utah. Isaac outside. This one for three. He buries it from three. Isaac's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is why so many love Isaac. Almost 7 feet tall, able to space the floor, too, with his three-point shot.
Olynyk for three. The rebound by Carter. Orlando has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Isaac. Pass to Carter. Picked it. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It goes on Cole Anthony.
Second personal foul. Second team.
On the wing, Isaac. George defending. Out to Anthony. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. It's been all about Kelly Olynyk for Utah, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Kelly Olynyk displaying all his skills today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court for Orlando, Harrison Wagner out on the wings. Mo Wagner is out there with Paolo Banchero, and it's Fultz in at the one. Wagner for three. The rebound by the Jazz. Unlike a lot of drafts. Oh, are you kidding me?
Easy.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Harris a screen. Fultz passes to Harris. Outside for Fultz. Wagner in the high post. The shot is good. Fultz making the play.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Clarkson. He has 6. And it's Utah scoring again.
Usually Clarkson avoids this shot, but he had a feeling that time.
Now here's Fultz, defended by Horton Tucker, and the shot goes in.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Utah's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Harris against Clarkson. Fires the 3, hits the three-pointer. Clarkson's got 11 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Kessler. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Here's Wagner. Back to Fultz. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That one's no good. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
This is what Clarkson does best. Once he gets rolling, he's really difficult to slow down.
Out to Harris. Wagner on the wing. Into the lane. Excellent D there from Collins. And it's Collins with the ball for Utah. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all three levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Now here's Collins. Clarkson for three. Kicks it out to Collins. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Banchero. Back to Wagner. No one near him. He gets it in there. Wagner's got his first basket.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
Utah foul. Kessler. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Harris. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Orlando has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Anthony against Sexton. Outside Carter. Here's Black. Back to Carter. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. Here's Sexton. He has 6. From the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Sexton's got 9.
When Colin Sexton likes a look, he takes it, even when it's from range.
Over to the left wing. Here's Black. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Sexton, the open look. Here's Abaji. He's guarded by Anthony. For 3, Sexton. Anthony grabs the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Abaji. Here's the 3. Nails it from 3. 10 points for him.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space. You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
And as we end the third quarter, and let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got George. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Omer Yurtseven. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Abaji in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And Orlando shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Anthony against Olynyk. Pass to Okiki. Here's Black. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Colin Sexton. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
High effort, fast break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
And it's blocked by Isaac.
Yeah, great length from Isaac. He gets the hand up, gets a piece using that big wingspan.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Olynyk finds Sexton. Now George. Isaac covering. Olynyk for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists in the game.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Carter from outside. On target from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Sexton against Anthony. And he makes it. And the Jazz lead by 17.
When it all comes together, Colin Sexton is one of the best combo guards out there.
Picked by Carter. Here's Black. Outside Carter. There's the three. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. The three from Sexton. Not going to go that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Anthony from outside the arc. Knocks down the triple.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Sexton against Anthony. Outside Olynyk. Unloads. And he knocks the jumper down. Olynyk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Love the coordination there. Olynyk making himself available, and the pass was on point.
Isaac outside. Here he goes. And the dunk by Isaac.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Hits the trifecta.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And he gets the bucket.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Isaac against George. Outside for Sexton. It's George on the wing. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Isaac, the pass to Anthony. There's a screen by Okiki. Back to Anthony. Pass to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Utah has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Jazz.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
Picked by Carter. Isaac outside. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Yurtseven. Out to the wing. They set the pick. Olynyk for 3. That shot off the mark. Here's Okiki. He's covered by Yurtseven. Carter on the wing. Misses the 3. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Showing that, Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and
finals this year, but we can expect to think them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward. And boy, we are excited to see them.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Rob Williams is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Out to the right wing. Out to Clarkson. A three-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Henderson.
And the acrobatic jam. Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Clarkson. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. For Clarkson, it's been about finding a place in the NBA that suits him.
You know what, Kevin? That is often the case for players who are not superstars, but are quality players. Jordan Clarkson came into the league with a reputation as a gunner. But here's a guy who can fill in as a starter, he can play off the bench, and he's always willing to accept his role.
Now Simons. After Jordan Clarkson missing on that last three-pointer, the Jazz shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
What I'm always impressed by, guys, is Markkanen's versatility. The guy can face up and make jump shots. He can be enough of a presence on the interior that you're very comfortable with him in this modern NBA game.
Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Collins. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Clarkson following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Unhindered, going all the way. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Excellent instincts on the defensive end. Henderson has a feel for when to attack the ball.
Horton Tucker with it. Now defended by Grant. Horton Tucker's shot is off. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Henderson passes to Grant.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
Just 5 to shoot. With the drive. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now, here's Collins. Stolen by Grant. And now Portland on the break. And the dunk by Grant.
To me, this is where Jeremy Grant can really flourish. In transition, in the open floor, use that speed, sir.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Clarkson outside. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. Back in the 2022 offseason, Doris, the Jazz traded their 2 All-Stars, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert.
And what that got them, Kevin, was a ton of draft picks. But to me, the real prizes, Lowry Markkanen, who made the All-Star game, and Walker Kessler, who looks like a big-time stud, particularly on the defensive end.
Here's Horton Tucker. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Markkanen inside the line. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Stolen by Markkanen. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 13-1 run.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Grant against Markkanen. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
Well, the athletic Jeremy Grant, so good at initiating contact. He gets the defense to react to his aggressiveness.
This is his first free throw of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group. And Grant drops them both. Jazz trail by 16. To the inside, George. And George with the stuff.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Now, here's Simons. He's got 7.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And stolen by Sexton. Ball going up court. Back to Olynyk. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Trailblazers. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Portland?
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
We've got Olynyk, also George out there. Sexton is out there with Yurtseven. And it's Abaji in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Stolen away. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him.
Out of bounds.
We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
Yeah, a quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. Sexton kicks to Olynyk. Pass to Abaji. Driving in, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And that one's good. Thibault.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
Big-time range from Colin Sexton. Test your limits, young sir.
The kick out to Brown. Passes to Thibault for the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Thibault's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Sexton for 3, and the Jazz another 3.
How about the response from Colin Sexton with some range?
Now, here's Thibault, defended by Sexton. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Jazz. They trail by 14. The kick out to Brown. 5 on the clock. And the call will be on Keontae George. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And that one's good. Thibault.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. The pass to Olynyk. The dish to George. Back to Olynyk. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Abaji. Oh, good with the triple.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Thibault for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
The open look here for Sexton. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, he's already a good shooter from distance now, and Colin Sexton, a ton of confidence when he starts to stroke that thing.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Thibault. Lets it go from deep. Yurtseven with the rebound. Jazz trail by 16. Driving the lane. Sexton for 3. And Thibault sends it back. To the wing right side. Here's Knox. Olynyk is covering. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Thibault. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Knox. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Thibault on the wing. Defended by George. Tries again. Rebound by Olynyk. Jazz have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. There's 5 for naught. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you love the fearless nature of Colin Sexton. Forces the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Portland leading by 15. Grant surveying the D. Ayton sets the pick for Grant. There's the drive and the dunk by Grant.
Well, how about the opportunistic Jeremy Grant taking it strong on the drive? Love it.
Sexton for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sexton's got 13 points in just this quarter. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Ayton is out there with Williams. And it's Grant in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Henderson. Shoots over Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker knocks it loose. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 14-point game. Kicks to Clarkson. The 3. And it's Portland with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
I'll tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Clarkson outside. They set the screen. Driving inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, pick your poison. Jordan Clarkson is proficient in the pick-and-roll game, and he's basically saying, what do you want to give me? I'm going to take advantage.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Kicks it out to Collins. Bangs home the trifecta. Collins has got his first 3 points of the game.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid competing at the highest level in the world, it's been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much.
Well, this is why Jeremy Grant's size is important. Stretches out beautifully whenever he's close to the rack.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And Utah, another three.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Grant. That's tipped. Outside Collins. They get it back. Stolen by Grant. Henderson finds Simon. Finished off the break. Simons has got 11 points.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Outside Collins. Down low. Nice ball movement by Utah. Back to Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Leaps for it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. Both teams will make substitutions. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Sexton with it. 13 points in the game. Back to Olynyk. Clock at 6. In the corner, George with it. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. And can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
Passes it to Sharp. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Olynyk.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Another miss by Utah.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Knox the pass to Murray. Back to Knox. Utah with the rebound. Tipped away. And now Portland on the break. Now Thibault, 12 points for him. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Jazz trail by 16. They set the pick. Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Thibault on the wing. 14 points for him. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. 7 seconds left to play in the third.
Make no mistake, Colin Sexton is a tenacious, tough-minded defender.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Trailblazer. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Yurtseven. Then there's Sexton. Then it's George. And it's Abaji in at the 2. That's the group right now for Utah. Thibault can't get it to go. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. They trail by 16. Here's Abaji. And it's off from three-point range. Right wing. Here's Sharp. Takes it inside. And he makes good on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Back to Olynyk. The tray. And it's Portland with the rebound. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game. Drives to the hoop. And that one drops.
Wow, the athleticism of Kevin Knox. Attack the rim. Nice.
Inside. Here's Olynyk. Another miss by Utah.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Thibault for 3. Utah with the rebound. Sexton for 3. That shot off the mark. Portland leading by 20. Brown outside. Thibault on the wing. Back to Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Is on Colin Sexton.
Clearly a foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Andre Ayton's checked in for Brown. Collins a screen on Simon. To halt the run, and the layup good by Collins.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
Henderson, no good. Utah has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Collins a screen on Simon. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Portland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And it's Simon's missing.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Clarkson kicks to Collins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Collins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's a tough shot. For an athletic big man like Collins, finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Grant gets a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Trailblazers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jeremy Grant.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
The shot's good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Grant against Markkanen, deflects the pass, and stolen by Sexton. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And guys, for Colin Sexton, it's really about taking smart shots, because when he does, you can see he's got the ability to catch fire.
Sexton against Henderson. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was.
we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
So here's Portland's starting group. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Jeremy Grant out there with Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Henderson. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass on the layup.
And that's Henderson's game. Get downhill, young man. Beat the defender to the spot.
Oh, Van Carroll finds Fultz. Carter, a screen on Henderson. Outside Carter. For three. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here are the Blazers with the ball. Now Henderson. And Fultz pulls it down. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis.
And it's the Magic with the ball. After the basket by Portland. And the basket is good.
Those are the kind of shots that Gary Harris has to let go. He's open.
Simons against Harris. And it's Simons missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Fultz. Carter against Ayton. Wagner outside. There's the drive. 4 on the clock. Here's Banchero. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
A good decision maker with the ball in his hands. Carter Jr. is a capable and willing distributor.
Three-pointer Sharp. And he buries his first look.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Right side Fultz. Carter on the wing. To the middle. Here's Wagner. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Sharp. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Good pass from the two-guard Sharp. Solid at finding his open man.
Fultz against Henderson. Harris passes to Fultz. From behind the arc. Pure from three-point range.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Fultz into the lane. Carter on the wing. Out to Harris. Simons with a rebound.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And what you like about Gary Harris, you can depend on him to make good decisions and always bring that energy, Grant.
Yeah, no doubt, BA. I mean, he's all about the team, willing to do whatever they ask of him. Can't have enough guys like that on your roster.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Right side Carter. Wagner outside. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there. Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And here's Harris outside. Gets the three to fall. Harris has got 5 points.
Gary Harris looking comfortable right there from the three-point line. That's becoming a high percentage shot for him.
Outside for Henderson. Launches a three. That doesn't go either for Henderson. Wagner on the wing. There's the triple. And again, it's the magic from deep.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Magic. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Orlando.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. We've got Murray. Moses Brown is out there with Robert Williams. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Knox in at the 2-guard spot. Driving in, Wagner outside. The kick out to Ingles. 5 to shoot. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Trailblazers. Isaac with a screen on Thybulle. Black passes to Isaac. Shot clock at 6. Plenty of space. Pass to Black. Here's a Kiki. No made baskets yet. Three-pointer. The rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Portland. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Thybulle, and he dunks it down.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
The kick out to Ingles. Picked by Isaac. Ingles passes to Isaac. Murray brings the double. Puts the move on. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac. Going in with intention and dunking it.
They kick it out to Murray. Outside Thybulle. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. And with the surge in scoring around the league, Brent, what's the key to modern NBA defense?
Great question, B.A. I mean, you have to have versatility. You have to have coaches that can get creative. And you got to have players who are wanting to buy in on the defensive end. You just cannot give great scorers in this league, has a ton of them, a steady diet of shooting from 3. And you got to keep them guessing.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you. Black. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 1. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Pass to Williams. Outside, Brown.
2 minutes. First half. 2 minutes. Orlando foul. Black. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Isaac against Murray. Plenty of room to knock down that one. For Orlando, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Black, covered by Thibault. The kick out to Ingles. There's a screen by Okiki. 6 to shoot. Here's Black. And it's Portland with a rebound. Left side Thibault. To the inside. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Isaac outside. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Black. The kick out to Ingles. Takes the 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
At the line for 3. Go.
Good on the second one. And he nails the third.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Thibault. Count it. Good. Thibault's got 10 points in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Isaac outside. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Knox. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Sign of maturation here as Knox showing ways in which he can draw fouls.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Brown. Grant comes in for Williams. Sharp, he's checked in for Murray. And it's Henderson in for Thibault. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No good on that one.
2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
Saving the possession. Great energy from Banchero on the glass.
There's Simons with a 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Magic up by 1. And we'll return shortly. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Matisse Thybulle with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Now this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Markelle Fultz is out there with Gary Harris. And it's Carter in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Going inside. Yes! And the foul! That's on Wendell Carter.
Took a substantial hit there, and Grant able to finish. Wow, that was a bump.
And the growth of Jeremy Grant since he came into the league, Brent, it's pretty remarkable.
Pretty good for a former second-round pick, an athletic guy that fell under the title of a project player, but in Detroit took a larger role on, and I think being able to produce at that level, BA, has given him the confidence to continue to grow in this game.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Stolen by Ayton. Here's Sharp, guarded by Banchero. Simons against Harris. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The shot's good.
Terrific work inside from Gary Harris. Not used to saying that. Good job getting deep that time.
Banchero against Grant. Here's Sharp. And it's good. 2 points. Sharp's got 5 now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Is continuing to develop an overall game that was evident coming into the league. Gary Harris getting better at spotting the open man.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. Look, those are some great players, some great guards and leaders, but I just want to make my own path." BA?
Yeah, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. Outside for Henderson. Orlando grabs the miss. Up top, Banchero. He's covered by Grant. Fultz against Simons. Now here's Fultz. Tight defense on him. Just 5 to shoot. Harris with it. Henderson picks him up. Harris passes to Wagner. Pass to Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wagner outside for the tie. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Sharp. The rebound by Carter. Orlando has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And it's Fultz off the drive. Pass to Wagner. The 3 from Banchero. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. Back to Wagner. The 3 ball. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Simons outside. Fires in the triple. And it's an 8-point Portland lead.
And Simons right now just assertive and confident in his offensive game.
Simons against Harris. Outside Fultz. The 3. Can't hit that one.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Here's Fultz. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Wagner. Back to Fultz. Now Wagner. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Banchero. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And Ayton has got the ball here for Portland. And here's Grant from the arc. Ayton off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Henderson against Fultz. Carter, a screen on Henderson. Outside Carter. Right wing. The 3 from Banchero. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers up by a help. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Robert Williams out there with Murray. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Moses Brown. And it's Knox in at the 2. He does not get the second one. Portland leading. Corner shot. And too long on the shot. Orlando shooting a solid 47%. Here's a Kiki. Pass to Black. Isaac with a screen on Thybulle. Here's Black. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Portland.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Thybulle's gone 5 for 7 shooting. Here's Black. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3. Black's got 6 in the quarter.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Wagner outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Okiki. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Well, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Thybulle. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Black, covered by Thybulle. Out left to the wing. Here's Okiki. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Outside Thybulle. Murray up top, all alone, and right through it goes.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Orlando has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Pass to Ingles. Wagner with a screen on Murray. Wagner outside.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Harris against Simons. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And here's Harris outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Grant finds Ayton. Grant outside. Pass to Simons. Shot clock at 5. Here's Henderson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 5-point Portland lead.
Key points from Henderson. Stepping up. Scoop, young man, scoop.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there. Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
The kick out to Banchero. Pass to Carter. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Here's Sharp, defended by Wagner. Outside for Grant. Pass to Simons. Driving inside. Count it!
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
Wagner outside. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Grant. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Sharp passes to Grant. Pass to Simons. Oh, stolen by Harris.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Banchero against Simons. Banchero in the post. Cash!
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset
like to set things up.
Could not agree with you more. These teams are comfortable maxing out the shot clock. They like an older, slower style of play, but they can be effective doing that. It's much different than what we're accustomed to with how fast teams play in today's game.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we'll see Markkanen and Collins at forward. Clarkson is out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Kessler in at the 5, roaming the paint. To the middle. And it's Banchero missing. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Clarkson. Puts up a deep 3. Carter pulls it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And Banchero on the follow.
Love that attacking mentality from Banchero on the glass, getting after it for the second chance.
Outside, Markkanen. And they pick up 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Fultz. Wagner outside. Back to Fultz. Banchero outside. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Clock at 2. Wagner from long range. Utah with the rebound. And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
Now Kessler, following Franz Wagner's 3-point attempt, and that one good.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far, and the shot goes down. Fultz has got 5.
And you got to clog up the clear lanes to the basket. You can't give him room to operate. When you do, Fultz scorches you with his speed.
Horton-Tucker finds Markkanen. Buries it down low.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Wagner. Good on the 3-point shot.
The versatility of Carter Jr. I mean, he can shoot off 1 to 2 dribbles as well as off the catch.
Clarkson is screen on Fultz. Clarkson outside. Good on the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Harris with it. He's covered by Kessler. Carter outside. Wagner left side. Launches a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Putting himself on the line to get to the line. Wagner goes right into the defense there, forcing that contact.
For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
There's a good screen. Wagner outside. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. 6 points for him.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Clarkson taking his time here. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
Kicks it out to Collins. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here he goes. Out to Harris. Fires for three. Buries it from three-point range.
Really a smooth stroke from Harris on the catch-and-shoot jumper right there. And I tell you what, he makes it look easier than it really is.
It's Collins with the drive. And finished off by Collins.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Horton Tucker. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got George. Yurtsevin out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Sexton. And it's Abaji in shooting guard.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And here's Olynyk from the arc, rebounded by Isaac. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. The wide open look here for Anthony. Traps in the tray. Anthony's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic.
And they need Anthony to connect from deep. And when he does, their offense opens up even more.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Black, no good. Utah has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen has gone from a bit player to a starring role on offense. He says it's something that I have to get adjusted to, but going forward, I have the room and the mentality to be more aggressive. When I watch film, I always see things that can become so much better. I have a long way to go and a lot of room to improve. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, D.A. Thanks.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Sexton can't get that one to drop. Orlando leading by 7. Some people see the Orlando Magic as a team, Clark, with a very high ceiling. How about you?
Lots of potential there. No question about it, Kevin, and plenty of room for growth. The challenge is going to be corralling that and moving it in the right direction. You know, it could take longer than people expect or want it to, so you got to be patient in this situation.
Here's Olynyk after the made shot from Cole Anthony. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Pass to Okiki. Out to Anthony. Pass to Black. Over to the left wing. Puts up a 3. Okiki, no good. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Sexton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Black in the post, defended by George. There's Okiki, still without a basket, and it's in there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The pass to Abaji. 1:25 left in the second quarter. Outside for Sexton. And there's the drive. And Sexton slams it in.
and a lethal slasher. Sexton does a great job of finding angles to the basket, has that great burst to get to the rim.
Now, here's Isaac. Here's Wagner. Outside Anthony. Wagner with a screen for Anthony. Out to the right wing. Wagner outside. Here's Black. No good on the three. Jazz trail by 5. And Olynyk kicks to Sexton. Back to Olynyk. Outside, George. Passes it to Sexton. The Jazz need to get off the shot here. And it's George finishing it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Sexton and a missed layup.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Magic out in front. They lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's Fultz in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Now here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
You gotta step in front of Fultz, guys. I mean, he's solid when he comes rolling to the rim to hammer it down on these drives.
Clarkson passes to Kessler. Out to Clarkson. Back to Kessler. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Banchero after the basket by Utah. Wagner outside. Over Markkanen. Kept alive. Carter kicks to Wagner. With 1 on the clock, and finished off by Wagner.
Wagner saw the opening and took off, slashing with the best of them.
Here's Horton Tucker, guarded by Fultz. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 9. Markkanen passes to Horton Tucker. Banked in off the glass. Horton Tucker's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice read from the big fella. Markkanen demonstrating a solid feel with his passing.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court. With Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you. And here's Fultz after Jordan Clarkson hitting the 3. The shot by Carter, nobody around. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 3. And he goes in for the dunk.
The total answer for this team. Clarkson on one tonight.
Orlando's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Here's Fultz. Wagner outside. Drills the 3-pointer. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, and the Jazz another 3.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release too, especially on these catch and shoot jumpers.
You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
So it's the Jazz now after the Magic pick up 2. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. For the Jazz. There's a minute left to play in the third. They get it again. Yurtseven kicks to Olynyk. Back to Yurtseven. Second chance shot. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Orlando leading by 3. To the inside. And Isaac throws it down.
Boy, nice finish that time by Isaac. Power and athleticism on that dunk.
To the right side. Pass to Yurtseven. Jazz passing it around. George dishes to Sexton. Over in the corner. Yurtseven. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Abaji. Fires the 3. The Jazz again can't hit it. Isaac against Sexton. They set the pick. And there's the pass to Okeke. Here's Isaac. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Magic lead. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Taking a look at the Jazz, George is out there with Olynyk. Then it's Yurtseven. Then there's Sexton. And it's Abaji in at the 2. And finished off by Wagner.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Outside, George. There's the screen. Passes it to Yurtseven. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Banchero and Harris wide open. He shoots, buries the long-range jumper. And the Magic lead by 8.
He's really a dangerous perimeter shooter. Harris is great at cashing in from this spot on the floor.
Clarkson for 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Markkanen. Clarkson outside. They set the pick. Pass to Horton Tucker. Markkanen down low. He's defended by Wagner. Again, the Jazz score.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Harris. stolen by Yurtseven. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Fultz. The feed now to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Marketing against Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Accepting more of a leadership role over time. Markkanen not bashful at rising up to take huge shots.
Now here's Fultz. And he drives in.
I like to say a guy making a shot like that, Fultz has the clutch gene. Doesn't shy away from the big moment.
Clarkson with the ball. Down low. Here's Yurtseven. Collins with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Horton Tucker off target with his 3. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic. Harris, no good. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. That 3 off the mark.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Bankero inside. Markkanen on him. Kicks it out to Bankero. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Hits it from 3-point range. And now an 8-point Magic lead for the Jazz. This one's not looking good. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. That one off the back iron and out. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. To the left side wing. Now here's Fultz. He started closely. Count that one.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now here's Fultz, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
It's in!
Well, you know what? This is what becoming a leader is all about. Clarkson taking charge at the end.
Carter for 3. Collins grabs the miss. The drive by Clarkson. Can't connect from short range. Bankero finds Harris. There's Wagner with the 3. Off target with that shot. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up for